Hi there, Karen from Bulila. Thank you so much for joining me. It's pretty chilly outside and we're really grateful to be inside in the warmth today. Anyway, we are going to be showing you a video on the history of the weaving in Cyprus. I am talking to a wonderful young woman called Katerina Efstratiou. Katerina is a master weaver and she lives in Nicosia, which is the capital of Cyprus. And I hope you enjoy the chat. We're going to be working with Katerina later this year to create a product for you on Bulila. And we look forward to hearing your comments. So please let us know your thoughts on the video. We didn't have a great link, so I apologize for the sound and the quality. But listen to it anyway. It's very interesting and we love having you here. Thank you. Welcome, Katerina.
Hello, Karen.
I'm delighted to have you here today and to talk about weaving in Cyprus.
Yeah, of course. I'm so excited that I'm here too.
Fantastic. Thank you. So I'm going to jump in and let me ask you, how did hand weaving first develop in Cyprus? And what were the main influences shaping its techniques and patterns throughout history?
Well, weaving, it's an ancient art and, of course, technique, let's say, because that was how they used to do their clothing from the ancient period. So it first founded in Cyprus, I think, during Neolithic period, and that they found evidence of like loom weights and some pieces of textiles. And because textiles through the year became, they like absorbed it from the ground, they just found small pieces of cloth, and that's from that period, and it developed like as the ages were passing. The most recent weaving evidence that we have, it's from like 100 years ago, that they were using the loom to create household decorative items, or maybe bedding, and the motifs are the same from then to now.
And so, because if I remember correctly, I mean, there is evidence, when the Venetians occupied Cyprus. I mean, that was,
Yes,
15th century, around about there, I think. I mean, there's evidence of beautiful weaving there. Weaving was exported to parts of Europe. So it goes quite a long way back, right?
Yeah, it goes, of course, and because there are a lot of wars in Cyprus, and it was there were a lot of cultures. Most of the motifs are inspired from Venetians, from Egyptians, and from Ottomans that used to overtake the island.
Okay. And what sort of patterns, were used through those? What has been kept from those eras? What is sort of evident in the latest, let's say, the last 100 years of weaving in Cyprus?
Well, most of the patterns are geometric motifs, floral motifs. They had a lot, and also motifs that were inspired from their everyday lives. For example, there are some motifs that its name is the shoe of the teacher, And it was actually a teacher that visited the village, and he had a symbol on his shoe. So they got inspired from that, and they put it on the textile then.
Okay.
In the loom. Yeah. So most of them are inspired from cases like these, let's say, from their everyday lives.
Yes.
And nature, of course.
And nature. Right. Fantastic.
And also, they had a key role of if a girl was gonna get married. For example, if the embroideries or the weaves were tidy, that meant that the girl was tidy and she was okay to open a household.
Ah,
If the embroideries were more, not so tidy, or just
okay. So a lot hinged on how beautiful her weaving and handwork was.
yeah.
Oh,
So they paid well. With by that you can tell that they were playing it, that craftsmanship actually played a big role
yes, yes.
on uh, on the textiles. Yeah, and in the like in the community in general.
Fantastic. And how has the uh, art of weaving, what sort of role has it played in Cyprus and or how has it evolved? Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. How has the art of hand weaving evolved in response to more modern trends and technologies, and what efforts are being made to preserve its traditional methods and the cultural significance?
Well, it was passed down from mother to daughter usually, and actually the technique it's quite the same. That it didn't change a lot. I mean, through like the past 150 years. But now new weavers are trying to add a more contemporary note, let's say, in the work to make it work for the contemporary community and culture, maybe to
Taste.
make it have a use in our modern lives
Yes.
than that.
Yeah. Now, I know that you explained to me a little while ago that the Cypriot loom is different from other looms. Can you just explain to us how it's different?
Well, it's bigger.
Okay.
Like it needs a room to be placed in.
Yes.
Um, it's suspended. There are more looms there that they have suspended shafts, but that one works only with 4 shafts,
Okay.
and also the threading draft is different. So it's one specific one that every girl was and lady were using that one to create the Fisciotico embroidery, especially. The Fisciotico embroidery is a traditional weave of Cyprus. That it was first invented in Fidi village, a village in Paphos area. And actually, there are, I think, one or two weavers there. They're still there
Yes,
now, and they do weaving
yes,
and
they
they
do.
do embroideries.
Yes, I actually interviewed one of the ladies, and she's going to appear in this video. Just little snippets. And of course, there's the museum, the weaving museum as well in Fiji. So yeah, so we visited that, and we're definitely going to include that in our video.
For the grandmother to the mother to the sister, three
Generation.
generation.
Yes.
3 generations.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Actually, there are two kind of looms.
Okay.
There are a loom of Paphos that actually the hoop was twisted behind, like wrapped behind,
Okay.
and it was also the other loom that the hoop was coming up and it was like a big cocoon, let's say, hanging from the hoods of the like the beams of the
Right.
loom.
Right. Okay. Fantastic. Now, I did in my introduction tell people that we're going to be working with you later this year to create new products for Bulila. And I just want to tell you, I'm so excited
I'm
to join you
can't wait.
and to see what you're going to create for Bulila's customers. And yeah, we look forward to spending a lot of time with you, and we're probably going to do more videos. So thank you so much for spending time with us today, and have a good
Thank you
weekend.
for interviewing me, and of course, and I'm sure that we're gonna do great work together.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Katerina.
Thank you.